Inspecting the rooftops of commercial buildings for underwriting, loss prevention, and claims adjustment has inherent challenges. Field staff have limited access to roofs, if at all. The large square footage of buildings can be overwhelming. Business owners don't want their operations to be interrupted, and climbing roofs raises liability and safety concerns. Airware's commercial drone solution for insurance puts an end to those challenges. It's faster, safer, and offers a more complete picture of a property. A commercial site inspection works like this. Whether in the office or the field, you plan a job by signing into the Airware cloud and designating the property you would like to inspect. You enter the property address and select the inspection type, such as a claims or risk assessment. An area of interest is automatically generated based on the property boundaries. You assign the job to a field staffer, who could be an employee or a third-party contractor. A field staff member is nearly ready to fly when arriving at the site. She positions the drone for launch and selects the job. She can adjust parameters if needed. Otherwise, she simply performs pre-flight safety checks and launches the aircraft. The aircraft flies completely autonomously, collecting high-resolution imagery of the site. The drone captures a series of overlapping images, which will be automatically stitched together to create one very large high-resolution aerial image of the structure and property. The operator can pause the flight or land the drone as needed with just a click of a button. Once the flight is finished, the aircraft returns and lands at the launch location. Data is uploaded to the Airware cloud when an internet connection is available. To capture a more complete risk assessment of the property, the operator then swaps the camera with a thermal camera and conducts a second flight. A thermal camera visualizes variations in temperature and can detect water intrusion from leaks as well as heat loss due to poor insulation. Once the data is uploaded and processed in the Airware cloud, it can be analyzed by anyone with permission, anywhere, anytime. Let's look at the job that was just flown. Here's the satellite imagery of the commercial building and the drone-acquired orthomosaic overlaid. No drone, drone. You get the idea. Let's zoom in. Really zoom in. That's good. I see some rusting there, and we'll leave a note for the team. I can select the ruler tool and take measurements of this object should I want. When I jump back to the main page, I can view every individual photo taken. I can download and share them. Using the Compare tool, I can review imagery from an inspection 2 years prior. I see some rusting is evident, which wasn't there previously. Now, let's view the thermal image of the site. As we zoom in, we see signs of water intrusion. I'll leave a note here to point this out. The note shows up both on the thermal image and in the same spot on the visual image. A full measurement report is available with every inspection. The Airware solution creates a collaborative environment across your organization. Access it on any device, anywhere, anytime, by anyone with permissions. The risk engineer can take a deeper look and then send his notes to the claims associate. The claims associate can send an image of damage to the customer, enhancing the customer experience. The customer, in turn, can share that with their contractor. We've built our technology from the ground up, specifically for enterprise use. An enterprise workflow must be secure and have enforced workflows. Logins are required at every point of entry. Before the operator is cleared for flight, approvals can be routed to individuals, such as an aviation safety officer or a compliance manager. Every inspection is automatically checked against FAA no-fly zones when being planned. Imagery of adjacent properties is automatically removed to address privacy concerns. And audit trails provide a detailed record of every action by every user, anywhere. Automation is key for enterprises to utilize drones and drone-acquired data effectively. We believe flying near valuable customer structures shouldn't require a skilled pilot, just a safety observer. So we take the complexity out of piloting as much as possible. Anyone with basic training and a remote pilot license sanctioned by the FAA can operate our solution. Contingency safeguards are in place if, say, the battery gets low or the drone loses connection with home base. The drone automatically returns to the launch point and lands. Once you swap batteries, you can then pick up where you left off. Analytics need to be automated too, and that's why we're using deep learning and machine automation to make processes run by themselves. We've got lots of exciting advances in the pipeline, including automatic roof measurements and damage detection. For an enterprise to scale up their drone operations, they must have a fleet of drones and a network of operators. That's why we've built fleet management software as part of the solution. After every flight, the operator receives a flight card and notes any abnormalities. Information about the aircraft, such as flight hours accrued, is logged in your system so you know when it's time for maintenance. Before assigning a job to an operator, you can check how much experience a particular operator has, what types of jobs they are most qualified to fly, and with what types of drones. And speaking of the drone hardware is constantly evolving. We believe our customers should be able to use the industry's leading drones and have the flexibility to use the best drone for each of their sites. For that reason, our solutions are drone agnostic. Improve operational efficiency and the customer experience by taking your insurance business to the skies. Inspection reinvented. Powered by Airware.